Publicis Group is a huge international company with over 1,000 offices worldwide. But my story begins at 164 Grey Street, South Brisbane at Publicis Mojo. In the Brisbane family, we have 66 staff, and we do brand strategy, creative, production, digital, and media. I'm an account coordinator with the account management team, working with Damo Musgrave and also the brilliant Simone Waugh, our strategic planner. The best part of my job was the variety. I got to work with a huge array of different clients, and so that meant that no 2 days were ever the same. But for the most part, I worked on TAFE Queensland and the recent rollout of their new rebranding campaign. I'm extremely passionate about this campaign. It was fantastic to work on, and it's been really exciting seeing it pop up all around Brisbane in the last couple of weeks. I also got to take on a really hands-on role with this particular project, which was fantastic. I got to work on the style guide, as well as dispatch proofs to different media companies for printing. I also got to do some dispatch lists for media. And lastly, I got to liaise with the cool crew in creative and studio on a number of different things. Some of my other highlights have been sitting in on a focus group for RSL Care, who are developing a new app for elderly people moving through different stages in their lives. It was a great opportunity to be able to take my learnings from university about marketing research as well as focus groups and see how this transfers over into practice. It was also a wonderful opportunity to be able to see how the insights that we got from this focus group were then used in further product development. One of my other highlights was also doing some statistical analysis for a client, Altec, who manufacture pergolas. Using BSA statistics, I was able to track Altec's performance over the past 7 years and get some really great insights for the client that were recently shared with them. My last highlight was working with Simone on a presentation for the client Carzus, who were looking to add some new line extensions to their brand. It was fantastic being able to develop this presentation with Simone, talking about how the brand will work across these new line extensions. I really enjoyed the strategic thinking and planning, and it was great being able to experience the project at the beginning of the process. I now have a better understanding of how an agency operates, what the different departments do, and how a client brief moves through the agency and becomes a finished product. As part of this, I learned how to interact with the different departments. So I learned how to write a creative brief and a studio brief, which is extremely important when working in a creative agency. And lastly, I learned how to manage a workload. As a suit, you have different clients with different campaigns, lots of work going on. So it's important to learn how to manage your workload to meet different tight deadlines. I also learned a little bit about myself as well. I had some firm ideas about what the account management team did, and I originally had my sights set on being an account director. Having worked with Simone, doing some brand strategy and strategic planning, it has really whet my appetite for this particular job, and it's certainly a career that I'm going to consider moving forward. So my 3 key pieces of advice for future internship students are: 1. If you don't know, ask. You'll get more out of your internship, and it shows that you are eager to learn. 2. Get your hands dirty. Be willing to try anything. It is the best way to figure out what you like, what you don't like, and what you hadn't even thought of. Number 3, be passionate. Share your passion with other people, and they'll be enthusiastic to help you get where you want to be. I would like to thank the Mojo family for this fun and interesting experience. A special thank you to Damo and Simone for their encouragement, support, and most of all their patience. And last but not least, a big thank you to Rob for giving me this amazing experience to begin with. Thank you.